Hi everyone, my name is Mia and I am not an expert on anything having to do with computers or anything. I'm just a user consumer and I want to do for you guys a side-by-side comparison of the Nook Tablet, which I've had for a while, and this is my brand new Nook HD Plus, bigger tablet. It has a beautiful screen display, but I want to share with you some things about this that may influence whether or not you want to get it or you want to wait until some of the bugs have been ironed out. Okay, at first glance, it's a big duh. The Nook HD Plus is bigger than the Nook Color. The Nook HD is the same as the Nook Color, and I think you can even see on this really rudimentary video that the screen display on this is nice and bright, easy. We have this in the old Nook, you know, this is how you scrolled through to find stuff. Now it's this thing, which you can, you know, it's like a little carousel doodah thing, and you can pull icons down on the desktop that you want to access on a regular basis, say like, you know, for me it's Netflix. Now the first thing that I can tell you right away about the Nook HD for me, which was kind of a deal buster, was even though you see this Pandora icon, okay, well, maybe they're going to make a liar out of me. Okay, wake up, wake up. In a lot of ways, this is a really, really nice tablet. I think the biggest thing that Barnes & Noble needs to work on, and I'll show you in a book in a moment here, is the fonts for many, many things like settings, which they were on the Nook Tablet. The fonts are very, very small and you cannot change them. That's in email, that's in the settings, etc., etc. But one disadvantage, one huge disadvantage, if you have any kind of vision impairment or you have over 40 eyes or whatever, is that some things that the Nook Tablet did really well, especially in the book format, are not there on the Nook Tablet. By the way, when you get it, the Nook HD, Pandora was not originally on it, and I freaked out because I love Pandora, and I just checked, and now, yes indeed, yay, yippee skippy, the Pandora app does work on my Nook HD. I'm so happy. Okay, same book, same page. This is this page on the Nook Tablet. This is the page on the Nook HD Plus. You can see the resolution is a little bit better. Okay. On the right, you can see that I hard pressed this word system and this little icon thing comes up. I'm going to do lookup. And I hope that you can see this. Come on, camera focus. But you can see that the font is pretty readable. It's fairly large because I have this set on a large font. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the Nook HD. Okay, I did the same thing on the Nook HD. I pushed the word system, and instead of having that nice kind of little icon menu, it just has that. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit less user-friendly, and you also have to really hard push that word to get it to come up. And I'm going to do lookup. And this, I think, is the big, huge, you know, hang on one second. Okay, I hope you guys can see this, but this font is much smaller than, wait until it gets into focus, cool, this font. And that is, for some people that have a vision impairment, that can be kind of a deal buster. And I think that that's something that Barnes & Noble really needs to address. Not everybody can read these little itty-bitty teeny-weeny fonts, and nor should they have to, actually. And the thing about the Nook Tablet was if I had gone to, say, a smaller font, and the other thing is that here on this toolbar, and I hope it'll come into focus. Let me see if it's going to. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, it's not. But the brightness key is right here, whereas when you tap on the Nook Tablet, the brightness bar is not there. That brightness icon, you have to go up here, you know, push on it, find it, adjust the brightness. Kind of a pain. That's a little user-friendly. This is much, it's all there, which is really, really nice. Okay, on the movie app, this is the Nook Tablet, okay, the old Nook Tablet. If I decide to pause, this bar comes up and I can pause, I can play, I can, you know, the interface stays there. It'll go away in a few seconds, but it stays there, which is kind of nice. Now, on the Nook HD Plus, let me show you what happens. Okay, this is just a movie. Now if I tap on it, this bar can be, it's there, but it can be a little unresponsive. The volume switch is here, but if you want to go to the brightness, which normally on the Nook Tablet would appear there, you have to go out of it. You have to go up here to the settings thing and press on it and then get your brightness thing. One of the things that I've noticed about the Nook HD as opposed to the Nook Tablet is that it is a little less responsive. It kind of is sluggish, I guess would be the best way to describe it. It's just, come on, go vertical. There we go. It's just a little bit on the sluggish side, and it's not as responsive as I'd like it to be. And I don't have a protective screen on it. And I do have a protective screen on it here, so you think that would make a difference, da-da-da-da-da. It is fairly light, the Nook HD. I have it in a case because I'm like a real freak about that. And I would recommend getting a glare-free screen for it. I know Barnes & Noble does sell it, but I always get my screens from zagscreen.com, Zag, Z-A-G-G.com. I don't know why, I just do. There are a lot of things to like about this. I think there are a lot of things that Barnes & Noble needs to work on. One of the things, as I've said, is when you go into settings or anything like that, is font size. That's for email, that's for your settings, it's obviously for the dictionary, it's obviously for the toolbar. Everything's very small. But for viewing videos, pictures, you can see the difference in the clarity of the words. It's a good tablet. I can recommend also. My spousal unit has the Asus 10-inch HD tablet, and that's really nice. And it works very well, interacts very well with the Nook app for reading books, magazines, and things like that. I've not checked out the kids' book for the Asus 10-inch HD tablet. I hope this is helpful. And thank you very much for watching, and I hope that this can help you guys.